Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Google Trends Hub. Today, we're talking about a serious security vulnerability that was recently patched by Google. A researcher named BruteCat discovered a way to brute force phone numbers tied to Google accounts using just their profile name and an easily retrieved partial number. Imagine being able to guess someone's recovery phone number just by knowing their display name. It sounds like something straight out of a thriller movie, but unfortunately, that's exactly what this exploit can do. BruteCat found that the vulnerability was related to a now-deprecated JavaScript-disabled version of Google's username recovery form. Google initially considered the risk low, but after some convincing from BruteCat, they upgraded the issue to medium severity and applied interim mitigations. The researcher even got paid $5,000 for their findings. Talk about a game changer in the world of cybersecurity. But here's the thing. This exploit wasn't just a theoretical concept. It had real-world implications, like opening the door to targeted phishing and SIM-swapping attacks. BruteCat showed off its capabilities with a demo video, leaving no doubt that this vulnerability was a serious threat. Now, let's talk about how BruteCat managed to pull off this feat. The researcher found a way to bypass rate-limiting defenses by rotating through millions of unique IP addresses via IPv6 subnets. It was like they were playing a game of cat and mouse with Google's security systems. To start the brute forcing process, all BruteCat needed was the target's email address, which could be obtained by creating a Looker Studio document and transferring ownership to the Gmail address. This meant that once the researcher had this information, they could perform repeated queries to determine all phone numbers associated with the profile name. But here's the thing. Not everyone who has a profile name will have an associated phone number, especially if there are thousands of accounts with the same display name. So, BruteCat used another technique called phone number hints from password reset flows in other services like PayPal to narrow down the search. The good news is that Google has now deprecated this vulnerable endpoint and patched the issue. However, we can't help but wonder if this exploit was ever maliciously exploited. Only time will tell.